Hey everyone, I'm Mark Pereira, and this is the Alice CheezeWizards Hackathon project. I'm just going to give you a quick little introduction onto what it is we think we're doing. So basically, in November 2017, the CheezeWizards and MetaMask project had this awesome pairing together that really, I think, without each other, they couldn't have gotten the widespread adoption that they did. CheezeWizards came out with this awesome concept of digital scarcity on the blockchain with an awesome, unique game where you can breed digital cats. And MetaMask assisted this by providing a portal to the Ethereum blockchain through a browser, which is where CryptoKitties is native to. But what does the future look like? And I think we're all, a little ahead of the curve here, knowing that it's looking a little cheesy. And we do think that the next way to clog up the Ethereum network is by pairing the CheezeWizards game with the Alice mobile interface. So what is Alice? I'll just give you a quick tour into what CheezeWizards looks like in the Alice interface. So in Alice, you can see you have a bunch of mini dApps, and CheezeWizards just happens to be one of them. So we can click on through into the CheezeWizards interface. And we're fully absorbed into this mobile application inside of Alice, and we can view our CheezeWizards. If you don't have a wizard before, you can click on that little cow udder on the bottom right, and then summon off a wizard of your choice, be it a neutral or wind, which I'll click. And then you can see this is the mobile equivalent of a MetaMask interface. So you can hold off the send and purchase a win wizard. So that's now going off and summoning a win wizard, and I can then view that in my wizards deck later. So I'm just going to choose this water wizard to battle, and I've gone into the wizard screen, and you'll be able to see stats on this in the later version. But what I can do is I can flip this card over and reveal a QR code. What does that mean? It means if I just slide this card away, and notice that it reveals a camera, I can do in-person battles. So I can scan someone else's Alice CheezeWizard interface, and a lot like Tamagotchi and with Digimon and all those digital pets we used to have that we can battle, we now have in-person battles with our CheezeWizards, which brings into kind of awesome ideas, because CheezeWizards is a lot like rock paper scissors, so you can do things like conflict resolution and just in general have a lot of fun in person playing CheezeWizards. So if I want to send off this challenge now, I go into the duel interface, and I have this platter on the right which would have my moves, and I get up to 5 moves, and I then send off that platter of whipped cheese to go then go and battle the other person who's on the other end of this this duel. So I can choose which elements I want. I can swap them after I pick them or dismiss them, but I'm just going to choose up to 5 and smash that wheel of cheese. And then we see again you're now interacting with the blockchain again, and this is again the mobile equivalent of something like a MetaMask pop-up. So we hold to send, and unfortunately we don't have that hooked up to the smart contracts, but that would be then your action to duel, and you'll then enter into a duel with someone, and eventually once you reveal your commit, you'll see who the winner is. But what if you don't have any friends, or if you aren't in the accompaniment of other people who have the CheezeWizards Alice application? You can go on the top left and just tap on that little location pointer and go into the CheezyVerse. And the CheezyVerse is this concept where the world has exploded and turned into cheese, and the oceans have melted and turned into molten cheese. And I can see around the world other CheezeWizards that are playing the game at the same time as me. This case happens to be the other member of the CheezeWizards Hackathon in Sydney, And you can see now, like within this interface, why things like mold wizards, which are rare, could be a positive, because they can have a population of other cheese wizards inside of here, but if you have something rare, it stands out to the eye, and then someone would want to battle a mold wizard. So this is the ability for you to go into the CheezeWizards and pick another user and enter into a battle with them. We hope to also put tournaments in this interface so that we can put the big cheese somewhere in Vancouver at the Axiom Zen office so that a user can find tournaments a lot easier. So that's CheezeWizards inside of the Alice interface. It's in-person battle as well as like an experience in this Cheezyverse. And an extra little bonus thing is that we do love the project CheezeDAO, and we want to support them because DAOstack is also building their app inside of Alice. We want to support this project by giving any CheezeDAO that is built using the CheezeDAO interface a unique little cheesy themed DAO interface. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Alice Hackathon project. Exciting times ahead, and like vote for us or do whatever you can to support us. There's a lot of amazing projects in this space, so it's gonna be a tight one, but fingers crossed. Hopefully we get this one. Thank you.